When we have negative thoughts, it's like we are putting poison into our bloodstream. Positive thoughts are like medicine, and they're better than any number of supplements. Overcome the negative thinking habit. No one denies that they want to think positively, can think positively, make positive thinking a habit, and try to find ways to develop themselves to think positively. But first, we need to check our brain first. What kind of thinking tendencies do we have? First, prepare a pen and paper and try to think back to the things that happened to us last week. What things made us think about them the most? And write them down in 2 columns. The left column is the bad things, the things that we are not happy with, make us angry, worried, upset, annoyed, sad, depressed, etc. The right column is the good things, the things that make us happy, 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 motivated, etc. Take 3 minutes to write them down. When you're done writing, compare which ones have more good or bad things, and then see which ones make you feel the most. Those who have more good things than bad things, and have the things that make you feel the most will show that we are different from most people. We are people who see the world in a positive way, with more positive thoughts than negative ones. However, most of us tend to remember and feel more strongly about bad things than good things. Scientists believe that the human brain is biased towards negative thinking because it is built with a negative bias, a bias towards negative outcomes. That is human nature, which must fight to survive and continue to reproduce the power of positive thinking. The main point is that we will react and remember punishments more than rewards. For example, if we receive a reward from our boss as an incentive, we will certainly be happy, but it will be forgotten in the future. But if we receive severe punishment or insults from him, we will want to remember that pain for the rest of our lives. Living together in society is dependent on the laws of the country, which are more powerful than living under natural laws, which make people live under conditions and laws that must be obeyed. If they do not obey, they will be punished, making them try to avoid being punished. In this sense, it can be said that fear is a tool that makes people believe, listen and obey strongly, and if they obey, they will receive rewards or get what they like, making them eager to obey. But these are not yet enough motivating forces. I end the article. Fire up those neurons for positive thinking. 1. Neuropsychologist Dr. Rick Hanson compares the brain to a sticky glue. When we have negative experiences, the brain will record and remember these things without us realizing it. But it is a slippery Teflon for positive experiences. Meow of posit prinking. The power of positive thinking. In memory longer than the experience of happiness and fulfillment. The experience of pain will be remembered more and stored in the mind. Negative thoughts will always remind us of the famous experience, catch it all the time. This is the main reason that goes to the bottom to disrupt the positivity that exists in our state of mind. In a day, just one bad thing can make us feel more complicated than 50 good things. For example, when the boss scolds us, when a car drives in front of us, the brain will remember and think about this more than the good things, such as working, finishing on time, helping a new colleague succeed, etc. But in fact, many good things happen to us every day, such as beautiful sunsets. People do good to us, we finish various tasks, and many good things happen to the people around us, such as healthy children, good temperament, etc. But when the memory brain records bad experiences in memory, and when bad things happen, it makes us feel anxious, dirty, and difficult to calm down, and makes us impatient and unable to do good things with others. Dr. Rick Hanson advises that we should not accept the negative thoughts of the brain, because the brain shows injustice, even if we have good things coming into our lives that are similar to bad things. So we should not accept these negative thoughts, but should tend to the good things, the things that make us happier and more helpful to others. If we change our perspective on bad things and turn to the good things or learn patience, it will help the brain to absorb the good things into memory, which will be added more often when we encounter new experiences, helping us to be stronger, more resilient, able to see good, useful things and add them more often until we can share them with others. Carla Schatz, a renowned neurobiologist at Stanford College, said, "Cells that fire together, wire together, 2. Or neurons that fire together, wire together. This means that nerve cells that are stimulated at the same time will send signals to communicate with each other. So if nerve cells are stimulated by repeated positive experiences, the more the system of neural connections, the stronger and more frequent the positive brain cells, recognizing the negative aspects of the brain and knowing how much our brain records negative experiences. It is time for us to erase negative memories and replace them with positive ones by collecting the good things that happen in life, even the bad ones. Anglo-Malinogens, the power of positive thinking. Even though we may overlook it, let's change our perspective from negative to positive by finding the good points in all bad things, finding beauty in all scary things, finding happiness in the suffering that occurs, and finding truth in deception. With the basic concept that nothing is 100% bad without any good points at all.